Hello my viewers, if you're interested in buying a helmet like this, or maybe a life-size one, you can go over there and shop at greenjar.com. They have NCAA teams, they have NFL teams, they have all your favorite teams. They even have the teams that you don't like the Bengals, Browns, and Ravens. I don't know why anybody buy that, but they have that too if you want to buy it. So go over there and use my promo code PITSIN and go and shop some of your favorite football helmets now. Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Adjustments the Steelers need to make to get back on track. And really, for the defense, starting right off the bat, of course, the defense basically just need to play closer and play more engaged. I feel like the defense allow teams to get a lot of chunk yards on them on early downs because they play so far off, playing a soft coverage on the back end. They've done a better job than that the past few games, but they need to play like that throughout the entirety like that. You need to have Jalen Ramsey up there in the traffic like that. You have to have, of course, your guys up there engaged to take away those quick throws that teams be doing on you like that. Make them actually have to run a real route, and then you can get your pressure there and get your pass rush to be able to get there and like make plays on it and stuff as well. But the Steelers, I feel like they allow too much on early downs like that, set themselves up and put their back against the wall a lot of times because of them playing so far off. So the Steelers first need to do that, and secondly, the defense just needs to be more engaged. When you engage up there like that, you need to be engaged and staying and keeping everything condensed in. Keep playing the run, of course, like you've been doing. You did that. You did well against the Colts. Against the Chargers, Vidal did rush for pretty well like that. A certain part of the game like that, second half, like they got better and better and stuff as well. So you need to make sure you keep that on the wrap because you play against the Bengals next, and the Bengals going to try to run the ball a little bit on you so they can open up a lot more for their passing like that. But you want to make teams one-dimensional. When the Steelers make teams one-dimensional and they're able to get teams to drop back, a lot of things happen. Bad things happen, of course. Daniel Jones threw 3 interceptions and got strip sacked twice like that, fumbled the ball twice, 5 turnovers. When teams have to drop back and throw the ball on you, we've seen that happen many times. When the Vikings had to do it, of course, as well, we took the run away from them. What happened? 7 sacks and 3 turnovers by Carson Wentz. What happened when Drake May? We took away the run a little bit. Now they did rush for 100 yards as a team, but because Drake May had like 50 yards, he had 2 big scrambles they got. But if you look at the running backs, a lot of fumbles, a lot of turnovers, and we also sacked them 5 times as well. So the Steelers are able to get pressure, able to make teams one-dimensional. Against the Browns, same thing. Remember Jukins? We stopped the run, made them one-dimensional. He had to drop back, he threw the ball 50, I think like 50-something times, like 50, almost 60 times like that. Only had 200-something yards to show for it. We got sacked 6 times in that game as well, and it could have had a lot of interceptions. The Steelers dropped a lot of picks in that game. Our DBs could not catch for some reason. But yeah, I think you make a team one-dimensional and you're able to stop the run, make the one-dimensional. We got to drop back and throw against this pass rush. That's where your success come from. That's what happened when you beat the Colts, and that happened when you beat the Vikings and all those teams that you beat like that, the Patriots and everything. Your success comes from when teams drop back. You have to go out there and make the plays like that. So you just stop the run and you stay engaged and take away the early yardage on downs as well. That's the main thing. Offense, you have to get chunk yards on early downs. You have to. Like that. Our team is not built to be trying to give you 3rd down conversion every single time like that. The way the offensive playbook is designed, it's a little shaky, of course. So the main thing is to go out there and get chunk yardage on the early downs, and also, of course, go out there and try to establish the run. I feel like we can run the ball a lot better than we've been running the ball. I feel like we kind of just keep everything, just like we'll never stay to it, never stay true to the running game like that. We will run the ball a little bit early on in the game, and then we'll go away from it. They come back to it a little bit. We don't stay true to running the football. That's the main thing the Steelers are built off of. Running the football. That's why you got these young O-linemen like that. You went out there and got these pieces and these tight ends and stuff as well. To sit in that 13 personnel, to sit in all those different personnel looks and stuff with those big bodies out there, having the, of course, the 6 O-linemen coming out there to help you because you knew you can, try to establish the run like that. That's your bread and butter, the play style. Run the football, stop the run, and get to the quarterback. That's the main thing that's still been built off of. That's how you won championships. Of course, you need to find a way to establish the run and stay consistent to run the football. We played the Bengals this week too. So last time I think Jalen Warren had about 130 rushing yards that game as well. So it's 1 week to kind of get things going a little bit. You need to run that football, and keep games low scoring and keep games close to him. Then that's how you win. Of course, in Pittsburgh like that, you want to make sure the game becomes where you controlling the pace of things. And we can get chunk yards on early downs. We can establish the run and get things going and stay consistent to the run. We can run the ball. Jalen Warren does have moments where I feel like he got the ball a little bit more. There's some games, and we look back at early in the season, you like, Jalen Warren got the ball a little bit more in that game. Like at the Seahawks game, he got the ball a little bit more. Could possibly definitely won that game. He got the ball a little bit more in this game or that game. You could definitely win those games. But for some reason, Steelers had to shy away from run and try to be pass happy all the time. Sometimes, and it hasn't been working. sometimes for you. So go out there, run the football, establish the run, get the run going, stay consistent to it. If it's not working, you find a way to make it work, and eventually something will open up for you. And with the pieces we have, of course, is run blocking. It eventually does work. So let's try to do that, of course, get chunk yards on early downs like I mentioned, and also utilize the middle of the field. For some reason, we did not utilize the middle of the field at all. For some reason, like all our routes, everything is like outside the numbers. Everything is a quick out route or deep corner route or a go ball like that. Nothing is ever inside. Like on some of those third down plays, if you watch the game, you'll see like where Rodgers dropped back and looking, and no one is right there. No one is running a route right there. So it's like everything is on this way, everything is that way. Like no one is right there in the middle like that. And like that right there is frustrating to see, especially on third down. You usually want to have somebody come across the middle because that's what usually get the conversion on third down, right in the middle like that, of the gut of the defense. But for some reason, the Steelers do not have any plays. It seems like Arthur Smith don't have any play calls that involve the middle of the field. I feel like if they kind of utilize the middle of the field, which they do have a lot of success at sometimes too, because your tight ends start getting touches. We've seen Pat Frymuth and different guys get touches. Calvin Austin, DK Metcalf, most of their big time plays came from when they was running across the middle of the field and making big time plays. Of course, their success like that. But for some reason, we did not utilize the middle of the field. We try to use everything, try to be crafty and stuff, throwing behind the yard of scrimmage or throwing behind the sticks on third down, hoping for a tackle to get broken or something, and everything just like gotta be quick and out like that. And sometimes playing like that, you kind of put yourself at a disadvantage because the sideline is not your friend for offense like that, unless you're trying to stop the clock or something. The sideline's not your friend. So the defender gets the sideline and he closes in on you like that. So those throws are tough to make, of course, as well. And it doesn't help your guys either. We have all this talent on the team. Jonnu Smith, all the different guys. And look at DK Metcalf as well. You can utilize those guys and let them get in space and make some plays. DK Metcalf, you have to give him the ball on the move like that. All the go balls and stuff is cool and all, but he's not George Pickens. George Pickens is better at catching the deep ball, going up there and like mossing people and throwing jump balls up to him. DK Metcalf not like that. He'll do that here and there, but that's not really his style. His style, and he had success in the Seattle Seahawks, was running across the middle of the field, making plays on the run, making plays on the move. And you can get Metcalf on those crosser routes, those deep crosser routes, drag routes, let him use his speed and stuff as well. That right there will open up so much more for you. We see what he did in the Vikings game. We see what he did with those type of games where he had opportunities come across the field and use that speed and utilize that stuff, of course. We've seen the play that Aaron Rodgers missed a few throws to DK Metcalf that could have possibly been 6, of course, as well, in the last game. So you got to be able to find him in the game across the middle of the field, and you also got to be able to make the throws as well. I don't think Aaron Rodgers going to play that bad again like that, but that right there was a bad showing for Aaron Rodgers. He even said himself he looked absolutely horrible in that game, of course, but I think he'll bounce back. But that's basically the main thing I feel like the Steelers need to do to find themselves back on the right track and get back on the right track, because you're still top of the division. I know some fans think it's over. They say it's over. The season's over. I'm like, you're still number 1 in the division right now, and you still control your own destiny. If you win this coming week and you keep winning, you'll be good like that, and you eventually play the Ravens as well. You can beat them in that game too. You'll be good like that. Just that was a few games above like that. So all you gotta do is control your destiny and win. Just win. I know it's hard to win, I'm just saying it, of course, but you gotta go out there and just win. Play your game and just win. Don't worry about any other type of thing that's going on. Just focus on this week. Everything that happened in the past games, just scrap them like that. That's for us, the fans and the media, the fan media, to talk about. But as the players, just scrap it like that, because you still have a lot of games, of course, to play, and the season is not over like that. You can easily win about 6 more games and get yourself to 11. You can easily win by 5 more games, get yourself to 10 wins like that. The season is not over at all, like in my opinion. I know a lot of fans might think it's over, but it's not over. Last week before that, when they said the season was over, and we beat the Colts, they're like, we're back. And then now we lost. Season's over, and watching you beat the Bengals. They're like, we back. The fans are fickle. They have switched every 5 seconds like that. You can't never trust what the fans, some of the fan bases are thinking like that. I feel like the Steelers still have a big time opportunity, big chance. You gotta make some adjustments and stay true to the adjustments when you make them as well. And then you see yourselves on the winning side of things. You have an opportunity this week. You're gonna be at home. You gotta defend the land. You're playing against the Bengals. They're coming in. They already have confidence because they beat you last time. They're like, we put up almost 40 points on them like that. We went out there and beat them and dominated them. You go out there and show them that you're not gonna come in this place and handle and jack us up like that. And plus, it's a daytime game too. That's probably a plus too, because for some reason, Steelers cannot win at night. I don't know. I guess it's past their bedtime with some of those guys on defense and our quarterback as well. But they can't win at night. But we can win in daytime. So we're gonna play our game. I think it'll be 12 o'clock afternoon. Steelers versus Bengals. And I hope the Steelers can find a way to get it done. But it's gonna be an interesting game. But that's all I have to say this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Let me know down below what you guys think as well, and leave your predictions for the game coming up, and also let me know what you think the Steelers will do to make some adjustments to get back on track as well. But peace out.